know it's a bit of a risk when you guys aren't even sure about how it's going to work. And the burst from Clint come in.
Spirit is also taking a chance here because they have two scalers in the Clint as well as the Yeast and Shin. So the moment Onic is able to win the first two turtles, they start controlling the jungle. That's going to be it. Onic's going to win the game.
Yeah. If Team Spirit wants to win this with this lineup, they have to essentially do what they did the previous two games, really set things up by layering it. But they have some vision to play around with. Again, a Valentina too to help things set up even more, depending on if you take the Glorious Pathway or the Wrath of the Dryad. So, I don't know, a lot of ways that Team Spirit can utilize this lineup.
But could it be enough for Onic? This could be their last chance, their last game at MSC. It could send them home from Paris, but a chance of the Grand Finals remains as long as they keep winning. It's up to Team Spirit to book their ticket and do it for EECA. It's time for Mirko and Gideon to get us to what could be our final game of the semifinals.
One chance, one opportunity, a way to make history, another disappointment, or a chance at redemption, as Onic might be able to take this game. But these drafts, man, I don't know about you, Mirko, but this has been a brutal, brutal matchup for Onic, especially in the mid lane.
It just looks so good for Spirit. Even a Clint pick here just to try to bully Kelra in lane. I think it's really, really good. Great movement here as well by Hiko to dodge the Synchrofish. As we take a look at the emblems for this game number 3.
We're making sure that everything is up to date here. It's making sure they also have, right, early flicker on, but Sunset Lover's in trouble. He's got no dash.
Instantly, mobilization, Kai with first blood. This time in game number 3.
Priority makes all the difference here. They're going to get one more into Sawo, and Kyrie is already extremely happy with the scenario. 2-0, one of the better starts we've seen here for the side of Onic.
This is the best start we've seen from Onic already. So we'll see if they can actually capitalize on this. Kyrie this time 2-0. So again, this could be it as well. Hiko with a flicker already. Great read by Kai to read that flicker. 3-0 for Kyrie in game number 3.
This is an amazing start for the Sky Kings. And at this stage of the game, TS, well, that early game plan might have to, take a back step for a little bit here. It's not the end of the world because a majority of that lead is still on Kyrie. The question is, can the laners keep this pace up to maintain this level of oppression as we start moving into our very first turtle here in game number 3? And TS, they already have information. They should see Sans rotating here, as well as Kyrie as well. Are they going to just steal camps? And I think that just might be the play. They're just going to wait and steal.
Might be going to the bottom lane as well here, knowing that they cannot contest with a neutral objective, but Sunset is very close to level 4. It seems like they want to contest still. Sunset sitting with the Valor ult instantly. Now it's going to be Sour. Big shot from Bamba into it. Sunset's right there. And he finds it. And Sour is able to pick up a kill. Now it's Bamba staying alive for a bit. Throws Keyboy back away. That's the missing projectile landing and looking picking up the kill. Sour walks up and he goes right there.
Now they want to go for a little bit more. Kelra and Sans now in the fight. Who gets it?
Red tree from Sour is clean. Kelra with the on force now. Not the instant dash just yet, but Sunset going to be taken very low. Hiko's still right there. And that's Kelra with the pickup on Sunset Lover.
Was he gonna... Can they set this up even more? No, Sawo here to cover Hiko. He's walking up. He's thinking about it, but I don't think he has much.
Fatal Links, Bomba's right there as well. They're gonna pick up a kill. So it's TS leveling the odds back again. That shutdown on Kai put Team Spirit back on track.
Yep, all right. Things back on track. Now we can go back to the game plan here. Level 4 has already been achieved, but let's look at that replay one more time here. Because again, Kid Bomba able to tank a good chunk of that damage, especially from that gush. Unlucky for Sans that he wasn't able to get a little bit more off of this, but once everybody got into the middle of this fight, even Kelra deciding, you know what, it's time to Zaman Force and start triggering the fight super early on. They were able to get something back here, and I think, whoa, fight.
Keyboy just got taken out. Now the Mystic Gush comes around, but Sawa's able to flicker around. Kelra jumps in with a Chrono Dash and is able to find one, but now look at the burst! Hiko has the flicker. Will he go for that last shot?
Thinking about it. He's thinking about it. No. Kai's already on top of him. Gets the flicker as well. Nice. Oh, I really thought just a little bit more. Lutfi catches him at the edge with the Glorious Pathway, but unable to really capitalize on it. Darn you, mid-walls. But for now, I mean, we're back to a neutral state.
Look at Bomba though, utilizing that chaos to get all of the turret shield.
Still a bit of a win at the very least. I just love the fact that Onic are now saying, you know what? We're on our comforts. We shouldn't be that scared. We can outplay this, right? They're getting a little disrespectful, and I think they've learned from the previous game, hey, if things are going bad, we got to instigate some kind of war. We don't have to fully commit, but once we get the green light, we have to initiate.
Bomba with the cut under tier 2.
Deep one as well.
That is super deep, and Lutpi can't do anything about it. Great info from the rest of Spirit saying that Onyx responded in the bottom side of the map, and now Bomba, I think his job right now is to keep Kyrie here. He's going to reset that buff.
Is it going to Detona's welcome him while he's at it as well? Doesn't see how many combo points.
Ooh. Sounds able to flick around. Now the Mystic Projectile and the Mystic Gush as Kyrie walks up with immobilization, but now it's going to be the chop. Bomba doesn't land it. He has the flicker. He flickers out of safety. Keyboy's going to be stunned up by the Terrify of Sunset Lovers. Now they go for the taunt, and it's Bomba who gets caught. Still alive. Rather than Dryad, chaining him down. Bomba finally taken out as Kai gets his first stack of the Sky Piercer.
But they don't get anything else on the map, unfortunately. They managed to clear the waves just in time, so no big convergence and no bigger trades for the side of TS. Onic win it out. They're sending 3 members down as Kyrie's on top. Let's see the dispersion, because unfortunately for Hiko, he's got to recall at some point. He's got no mana.
Yep. I think now is the right time to recall. Sunset Lovers looking for the angle. Now on Kai. He goes for the dash. He's waiting for it. Oh my god. He timed it perfectly. Now the Rather Triad. Sunset Lover. 3 games in a row having one of the best series performances.
Man, Sunset Lover, the prodigal child, is back. They don't want to go. At least Kid Bomba didn't have his flicker there. That'll. Oh!
Sao fatally straight into Hiko. Keyboy with the Rattle to the Dryad, but now it's going to be the chase as the conceal gets used up by both. One into the bottom lane. It's Bomba. He's going to look to try to bait out the Purify from Kelra. Zaman Force coming out. Sao with a perfect match. He's going to try to go for the dive right now as Kelra is able to go for it. A few more hits. Big chunk. Purify out from Kelra.
Don't punish just yet. We need to see the item list here. Did Hiko get that power spike as soon as that Wombo combo happened? Because as of yet, that was a lot of damage. And now Zara gets a mid-tier 1. Looking to threaten multiple buffs at the same time. Even managing to walk away with this. Bit early on the retribution. Let's look at this one more time, because again, a huge catch here, especially onto Zans, who's very susceptible to this Atlas at the stage of the game. He doesn't have that Purify. He's got to make sure that when he positions himself, it's very much when he has that info, but at the same time, nobody can really stop Sawo from getting in on the fight.
And no one can stop Zaur from farming. This guy, I mean, Rainday pointed it out earlier. Yes, Zaur has died. It was once. It was a shutdown towards the end of the game, so it didn't count that death. But man, this guy's just untouchable. The Egoist, and this time so clean on the Traceless. The CC immune to get away from these CC locks. Even the target from Lutpi, now the Mountain Shocker to get vision.
Yep, we've moved from technical boxing. There's still aspects of being on the outside, but you can see that Team Spirit, they want to get on the inside. They want to make this as messy as possible, because when it is messy, you are blinded by what is happening around you. And so far, Kid Bomba and Zara Egoist are the biggest winners in those cases. This is a huge lead, 3.2k, 7 minutes in, and Hiko is still gunning down these turrets.
This is why you got to watch these games. This is why you can't just look at the stats after the game. You look at Sunset stats, you're probably like, oh my god, he didn't have a good game. But then you watch it and, hey man, what a performance from Sunset. Yes, first blood, sure, a mistake, but the redemption was 10 times fold. That mistake. And now Sao zoning Kai away from the jungle.
Plenty of damage dealt all across the board. San's actually getting some pretty decent damage. However, the way that their leads are working. Oh, it catches!
Max range, now it's the rest of the team! Lutpi's right there! Oh! Baits the flicker out from Sans! And now it's free for Salo if he wants to get Sans!
No way! He didn't see the Jets right underneath them, pushing him right into it. Holy! TS are not missing a beat as of right now, and their mechanics are so sharp, it hurts. It hurts to be an Onic fan. They're hoping that at least an outplay would come through, but with a 4.6k lead, unless that shutdown is on Zara or maybe even Hiko, I don't see it happening for now. They already lose their shielding down by the mid lane. That's fine. They still have their side lanes to work for, but they still have 33 seconds.
And it's all about just waiting right now. Spirit have everything they need to close it out.
Oh my god, Zara already Malefic. Holy
Pull up the items. I want to see that right now. What is Zaur on? He's level 14 at 8 minutes. This could be the fastest level 15 in the tournament.
Hyper efficient as well. Doesn't go for the BOD. Goes for the hyper efficient items to make sure that his power spikes are alongside with how strong Hiko is with the Berserker Spirit and Endless Battle. Once he gets that Malefic gun, the sieging will begin.
He gets a screen crab and the orange. That'll be the fastest level 15, I think, but he doesn't care. He wants to stay objective. TS on the Lord, about a shocker for vision.
They want to dance around this for just a little bit. Look, B, he's taking a decent amount of damage. Kibama's losing his stacks while they're dancing around this. Onic don't mind, but they can't walk in on the pit, and also they get it for free.
Sawo knows that Sans doesn't have the flicker, so he's just going to zone everybody away from the purple.
We're not playing chess anymore. We're playing Go, an ancient game designed to surround your opponents and zone them out from key positions on this board. It is beyond what we know. It's not even 4D chess. It may seem black and white, but the chips are telling everything. 8-6, 2 kills down, and yet there's a 6.5k lead and a Lord about to knock on the front door. Kelra at least has his third item.
Let's talk about the Siege, because the Siege is looking good for Spirit. It's 2 marksmen. On top of that, the zoning tool from Bomba. Detonus welcome, Fatal Links as well. Sky Piercer for Kai was shut down earlier, and how's the Mountain Shocker again? It's gonna be Sour, trying to bait out a few resources again. If he's able to get a Purify, which he can, that'll be massive for Sour, massive for Bomba.
Let's see how they play this up, because I want to see that Wrath of the Dryads be used at some point in TS. They recognize it, they have to respect it.
Sawa with his own again with a perfect match now. They're gonna go straight for the base turret in the mid lane. The Melfic gun picked up for Hiko.
And now they can do this all day. They can do this all day, but there's still that fear that maybe Keyboy makes a play. We might see initiation from a glorious pathway, but the denial of information and the split up from Zar, they're not playing a traditional front to back, and now they're sieging even further.
Again, it's gonna be Sawo. Caught, has the flicker out again. They're gonna play it safe right there as a glorious pathway gets sent down, and Bomba won't go for the Detonus welcome. Spirit are playing to their identity, to their strengths, playing it as slow as they possibly can, knowing they have a composition that can withstand Onic scaling as well.
They can do this. They can absolutely do this. For once in a very, very long time, the Dark Horses of EECA might be able to punch their ticket right into the Grand Finals if they just close this out cleanly. But we know that the Sky Kings have always been in these types of positions before. Yes, maybe they're not winning championships right now, but here we go!
Big chomp down. The Mystic Gush not able to get anyone down right now as Keyboy looks for the flank. Can he look for the Wrath of the Dryad? He goes in, but it's only going to be on the front lines. Mountain Shocker lands on Luke P! Sunset Lover!
Makes the play already with Wrath Dryad, pull him with the Fatal Links!
Kelra is a force now, jumping around as Hiko's kill. Gonna be there. Kyrie with a pick off on the Sawo. Kelra very good at buying some time, distracting, zoning the rest of Team Spirit away, and isolating Sawo from the rest of the pack. Onic still alive.
That could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse, and that's all you can ask for a gold laner at this stage of the game. I'm sorry that we can't give you that space, but at the very least, just buy us just a couple more seconds here as we move into the 12th. 16 or more with a missing mid inhibitor. This is very manageable for Onic, but so far, these glorious pathways have been dealt with very handedly by Team Spirit. And Kelra, he's got some real damage on his hands. The problem right now is that they can't get that first move. They can't get the first initiation onto Team Spirit without the counter initiation completely annihilating the back line.
You can see, oh my god, it's up!
He got it.
Purify out, oh my god!
They're still going, glorious pathway, it's already out, and now they should disengage.
Keyboy, he's stuck. Mountain Shocker and pull for the missiles over the Fatal Links as well! Keyboy with the Wrath of the Dryad is able to buy some time, but again, Kelra cannot walk up. Not while Sunset Lover has the Wrath of the Dryad. Not while Kelra doesn't have to Purify. It's a free Lord over to Team Spirit.
These are heavy jabs being traded on both sides. They are willing to throw anything underneath the bus to get the reaction that they are looking for. But TS, the economic lead, 8K at this point, 42-34. This is a beautiful endgame angle for them. They just need to make sure they close this out cleanly.
You can see Sawo, that player cam instantly. One hand off, just giving instructions. Guys, play it slow. 3 waves, build it up. Do not forget the fundamentals. They are possibly a few minutes away from another big upset at MSC. From locking their spot in the grand finals. The first time ever for an EECA representative.
This is for all their predecessors before them, for War Barbie, for Defender, for everybody else as they look for the endgame scenario.
Top lane gonna be taken down now as Team Spirit look for the play in the bottom lane. Sawo, perfect match. Keyboy gonna be chunked as well. Sawo!
He nails it! Even further as they're looking to try and close out this game.
Big shot now is thrown